Clippers would have nothing to clip, though, if it weren't for the many talented designers, artists, and animators that make all of these models. These virtuosos, yeah, I read the thesaurus, which is also where I learned the word virtuoso. These virtuosos possess an extraordinary talent, a disgusting amount of patience. I mean, have you seen a VTubing model creation? It makes car assembly look like Legos. 2D models alone have more layers, aka individual moving pieces, than I have brain cells. VTubing parents breathe life into our digital personas, and these skilled artists are the creative and often overlooked masterminds behind the captivating animated avatars used by VTubers. And yes, that includes the titty physics. Someone seriously sat there for 3 hours drawing and said, yup, those boobs sure do boo boobily. But someone's gotta do it. They're way more than just artists, they're communication gods. They collaborate with VTubers. VTubers, who I swear will respond into a DM in 3 to 7 business days if you're lucky. And they somehow manage to visualize and manifest the ideas, dreams, and personalities of a VTuber into an avatar to become the face of a creator. So for now, the spotlight is on you, VTuber parents, who often lurk in the background, or just in the credits. Here are your nominees for Best VTuber Parent.
A VTuber parent could be any, I would say, artist who's capable of drawing anything, even a blog, the one that I'm holding, and bringing it to life.
I'm what's known in the community as a box modeler. So I create everything from boxes. So every single model you see of mine is actually made from like a bunch of boxes, a bunch of cylinders, and then I just like move them around.
Steps of making a VTuber model. In my case, as a VTuber parent, I have 2 main tasks. Draw the thing, move the thing. That's easy as that.
I get the reference, I stare at it for a while, I study the style it's in.
Classic steps, you know, you sketch, you talk to your client or VTuber child, and you make sure you're on the same page of, okay, this will be you. Do you like it? Yes or no? And then you edit until you get like the perfect mix. Communication is the most important thing for me. Because you want to make sure you do have your artistic freedom as the VTuber parent, but you want to make sure the client's always happy. That's the most important thing.
I basically have to take this piece and imagine it in all other angles.
How long does it take me to make a VTuber model?
So it like takes me like, I don't know, like 5 months. Like VTuber pregnancy takes a while, you know?
For me specifically, it would take around 2 to 3 months to finish a VTuber model. That's quite complex. So once I start working on it, I notify my VTuber baby. I'm like, we're getting this done, baby. We're starting today. And then I want them to expect me to spam a whip every couple of days, 3 max. Because I don't ever want them to be in a situation where they're begging me for an update, you know?
More practice means you get better over time. Like my work from 5 years ago is like not near anything what I do now, but back then I did it really quickly. So because of how much I've improved over time, it actually takes me a lot longer to model now.
It's hard to tell when things end exactly, because once you hand the model to your VTuber child, they'll test it, they'll see how they feel about it. They'll very likely find something that looks like ass, and you're gonna have to fix it. You will, because you love your child, right? You know, once the debut's done, that's it. It's birth time, baby. It's out. It's out for everyone to see.
It's really cool and awesome to see, again, what people do with my work once it leaves my hands.
And overall, every single debut of my VTuber children is an event for me. It's always so rewarding to see them use the model officially for the first time. So I always get a bit emotional when that happens.
Probably the hardest thing I've ever made was for one of the nominees here. I do work for Zentreya, and her model is like, it's very cyber, it's very mech. I've never made mech, and that was really hard because I basically had to become an engineer. I had to figure out how these parts kind of slotted together in a way that worked properly. But it was really challenging and it was really fun.
To list a few, I've made recently Shuski, cute snow goblin, I like to call her. I made a model for Willis. I made one for Nyanners. I've made one for Baru. That was one of my very first models. I've made 4 models for myself. A 5th one is in the works. I just can't stop. I'm addicted. I'm currently working on a new Shalili model as well. I've been sharing some of the progress. It's been 3 years and a half of making VTuber babies, so I'm a very, very busy daddy here, okay? Are there any VTuber parents that I admire? Yes, absolutely. My best friend Junio, she's top tier. I was actually rooting for her to get into this category because she's made so many babies. She's a dog, you know, she can't stop. Loves her job. I'm a big fan of her. But I have my inspirations as well. Just to name a few, definitely 2wintails, who's also nominated. Brian Tui, Artgun. I do like nanoless models too.
There are quite a couple of parents I admire. I kind of stick to my own little cave on the internet, so I don't really branch out much, but there's a lot of people I look up to. And one of them is my friend Yuli, who is another 3D modeler of mine. We used to work side by side together. So I really look up to Nanoless. They're an awesome live 2D parent.
When it comes to rigging, the latest HoloLive rigs really have improved. They all look consistently impressive. Big fan.
And I'm just proud of myself for even getting to this point where I'm nominated for these awards, you know? Like, what? I was so surprised. And it's just like, it's really cool and awesome to see, again, what people do with my work once it leaves my hands. Like, I never know, you know? I know an idea and then they run away with it. And it's like, oh, that's really awesome. And I'm just like really proud that I'm just here to get to witness that and people enjoying my work.
The moment I'm most proud of, I think, well, getting nominated for the Best Art Stream earlier this year was crazy for me. Once again, getting nominated for this, even though I had not mentioned it to my community, you know, I had not pushed for this. I just saw the VTuber Awards coming live, and I thought I want to keep it unbiased. I'm not going to mention to my community that I would love to be in the category. So seeing my name here anyway was genuinely crazy. And overall, every single debut of my VTuber children is an event for me. It's always so rewarding to see them use the model officially for the first time. So I always get a bit emotional when that happens.
VTubers really treat you really well, and I'm happy I got to have this opportunity to really talk about what I do and the people I've worked for and the people I work with.
Ta-da! I can take my jacket off. Hoi! Nom 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 nom. Don't worry, I won't actually eat your ram. Don't worry about it.
Hello! Woo! Cyber dog! Cyber dog! Ow, 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 ow! Cyber dog!
Half of it is this way, and half of it is that way. I couldn't do that before. This is great, yeah. Very great.
hope you enjoyed those interviews with some of our nominees and their clips. These guys are responsible for some of the best VTubing models in the entire industry. So without further ado, the winner for VTuber Parent of the Year is 2wintails! Congratulations, 2wintails! Woo! Wait, you're literally here live! Congratulations, 2wintails! You have won VTuber Parent of the Year. And yeah, 2wintails. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm shocked.
Hey, so listen, you have made a bunch of really amazing models, and I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all the work you've done for VTubing as a whole. And congratulations.
Yeah,
if you
no
want to say
worries.
anything, the floor is yours.
I want to say thank you to all of my clients, my VTuber children who've worked with me this year and in previous years. I really wouldn't be anything without you. Thank you for keeping me employed.
Alright, chat, one more time. Give it up for your girl, 2wintails. Woo! Alright, and we'll kick it off to a couple more clips from her. Thank you, 2wintails.